Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, today I will do my final test for review film Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Novia Nanda. I am from E-Class 2018. So, let's begin with this character for this film. In main character, we have Harry Potter. He is a young wizard and very famous in the wizard world because of his story, and also gets in trouble, has untidy hair and has a lightning scars on his face. After that, we have Ron Weasley. He is a young wizard too, who comes from a poor family, kind of brave, and has a red hair and skinny. And then we have Hermione Granger. She is a brilliant girl who has big puffy hair and love academics. After that, in the study character, we have Lord Voldemort. Voldemort is described as a character who is very evil, cruel, cunning, justifies any means to achieve his goals. After that, we have Dumbledore. He is a very patient and always calm. He is also always polite to anyone, and apart from being a smart and wise wizard, he is also an eccentric. And we have Severus Snape. Snape looks very rude or even mean to Harry. But in fact, Snape is a very kind person. After that, we have Professor Quirrell. Professor Quirrell seems like a teacher who is even afraid of his own student, but it was all just camouflage because Quirrell was already planning ahead. And the next slide, we already go to the exposition. Is Harry Potter lived as an ordinary child in his uncle and aunt's family after he was abandoned in front of their house by Albus Dumbledore. When he was a baby, his parents were killed a very powerful black magician named Voldemort, but he disappeared while trying to kill Harry. By the Dursley, he is mistreated because the Dursley don't want Harry and the others to know that they are a family of wizards. And the rising action of the story starts from when Harry gets a letter from Hogwarts School, but his family don't want Harry Potter know that they are family of wizards. And finally, Rubius Hagrid from Hogwarts personally delivers the letter, which is an invitation to attend school at Hogwarts. After that, Harry Potter finds out about his popularity in Wizarding World when he comes to Diagon Alley's Witch's Department Store and Gringotts Bank. After that, on his way to school on the Hogwarts Express, Harry meets several members of the Weasley, namely Ronald, twins, Fred and George Weasley, Percy Weasley, and then Molly Weasley and Ginny Weasley. In addition, there are also Hermione Granger, Neville Longbottom, and Draco Malfoy. At Hogwarts, they are selected into one of four houses by the Sorting Hat. Harry, Ron, Hermione, and Neville Longbottom enter the broad house that has the best reputation is Gryffindor, while Malfoy goes to Slytherin, the home of Sirius Black. In this school, Harry is doing his lessons and recruited for Gryffindor Quidditch team as a seeker because his talent. After that, in the night, when their way to the dorms, one staircase changes path, leading Harry, Ron, and Hermione to the forbidden floor of Hogwarts. That is the first time the three of them meet giant three-headed dog named Fluffy in a restricted area of the school for discover a secret room. We go to the climax of this story is Harry, who from the start dislikes Snape because of a misunderstanding of nature, always concluded that Professor Snape was trying to steal the big stone which was guarded by the three-headed dog in the special room, and Quirrell had prepared various defenses for it. And the following action of the story when Harry, Ron, and Hermione decided that in the night to try find a stone before Snape does. They discover an already asleep Fluffy and do some mission in the room, a forbidden room that like have aggressive flying keys that bruise Harry and a giant cheese game that knocks out Ron. After complete the mission, Harry go to the last room. When he entered the last room, Harry finds not Professor Snape that he looks before, but Professor Quirrell in there. Professor Quirrell serves Voldemort by sharing his soul, allowing Voldemort to share with his soul too. At Voldemort's orders, Professor Quirrell forces Harry to stand in front of mirror. Harry feels the stone fall into his pocket and tried to lie. But Professor Quirrell took off his turban, revealing Voldemort's face on his back of his head. And then Voldemort has Professor Quirrell try to snatch the Philosopher's Stone from Harry, but on Harry touching Quirrell's skin and Professor Quirrell has to burn. We go to the resolution of this story. Finally, Harry's struggle ended. He awakens in the school hospital where Professor Dumbledore tells him that he survived because of his mother's sacrifice to protect him or Voldemort. And Voldemort cannot understand a power like love. Voldemort is lived and Professor Quirrell has died. After that, Harry realized that Snape was not the one that took the Philosopher's Stone, but he was trying to protect Harry. And the next day, all students go to the Great Hall. Also, Harry, Ron, and Hermione effort to trying to get the stone, win the house cup, and respect from many students and teachers of Hogwarts. After that, Harry returns to the Dursley family for the summer vacation, and they don't know witches are forbidden from using magic around muggles. But Harry plans to have a fun time with Doodles this summer vacation. That's all about the story of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And then we go to the setting place in this story. There are Surrey, England, Wizard Academy, and school actually have a classroom, hallways, great hall, after that backyard, forest, Diagon Alley, and railway station. And the setting time is an unspecified time, modern and roughly contemporary, late 19th and 19th century. And then we have them is the value of humility, the occasional necessity of rebellion, and the dangers of desire. And tone is as fitting for a children's book. The tone is straightforward and simple, with few purely decorative elements or artistic features, few metaphor and figures, and little playful irony. The language is easy to grasp. The narrator never imposes moral judgment on any character, even the weak Voldemort, but allows us full freedom to praise or condemn. And the point of view in this film is about, and this is the moral value too. And they're all about the story of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I hope you enjoy this video and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.